Hey friends, welcome to another episode of Buzz Cooks. Here we go, summer's here. Memorial Day weekend around the corner, 4th of July. So here's some summer side dishes for you.
It's your first summer, you know.
What does that mean?
I'm only trying to say that Amity is a summer town.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Buzz Cooks. Today we're doing 5 summertime sides. 5 side dishes that you can use anytime during the summer that everyone will enjoy. First one on the list, baked beans. You're going to take 2 28-ounce cans of your favorite baked beans, drain them the best you can, then put them into a big mixing bowl. Next we'll add a half a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce, and then we're going to add a half a cup of ketchup. Alright, next we're going to add a couple of dashes of Worcestershire sauce, and then half a cup of brown sugar. Now you're going to chop up or use your food processor 1 jalapeno, take the seeds out, unless you like the heat, then leave the seeds in, and 1 green bell pepper. Get those chopped up nice, and we'll add that. And now we'll give everything a real nice mix. And if you can remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay up to date on our newest recipes. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll give this a good mix. And then we're going to pour it into our baking dish. And then we're going to top it with sliced bacon. And once we get the bacon on, we put it in the oven at 375 for between 2 to 2.5 hours, or until that bacon is done. And you've got your first dish, baked beans. Alright, number 2 on our list is crab salad. You're going to need about 1 pound to 20 ounces of imitation crab. Put that in your mixing bowl, and you're going to break it up into smaller pieces. It comes in pretty good sized pieces. Smaller is better. Once we get the crab broken up to the size that we like, we're going to take 2 celery stalks and cut those nice and fine. And then we'll add the celery stalks right into our crab. And as far as our spices, 1 teaspoon of celery salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, and 3/4 cup mayonnaise. And we'll mix that up real good. Very simple. You're going to have your crab salad, let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours, and you'll be ready to roll. You can adjust the seasoning to your liking. Some people like more pepper or less pepper, or however you like it. But it's very simple, very few ingredients, but a delicious, refreshing summer salad. Alright, next one coming up. Alright, number 3, 24-hour potato salad. We're going to start off with 1 cup of mayonnaise. Put that into our little bowl. And then we're going to add 1/8 cup of red wine vinegar. And then we'll add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then we're going to mix that up really well. We'll cover that, put that in the refrigerator for 24 hours. We'll come back tomorrow and start building our potato salad. Well, here it is tomorrow. Now, we're going to do hard-boiled eggs. Recipe calls for 4. I'm going to do 5, just in case there's any problems with any of them. Fill them up with cold water. Put them on the flame. Once you get a boil going, you will cover these and turn the fire off. Let them sit for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, remove and put into cold water. I go 10 minutes, some people go 12. It's up to you if you have your own way of doing it. Now to the potatoes. These are pretty small, so I'm going to do 5 russet potatoes. I'll peel them, and then I'm going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. And we'll get a pot of water boiling, and we'll put the potatoes in the water and boil the potatoes until they are fork tender. Pay attention to the potatoes as you cook them, because if you overcook them, they will turn into mush as you make the potato salad. So make sure they're only fork tender. Then strain them, let them cool. Once they have cooled down, put them into your mixing bowl. We're going to add the boiled eggs that we chopped up. I only use one yolk. One yolk. I only use one yolk. I got 2 scallions that I chopped up and 1 celery. And then we'll add the dressing that we made yesterday. And we'll mix it up. If you taste that dressing right after you put it together, and then you taste it 24 hours later, you won't believe the difference in the flavors. Alright, there you have it, 24-hour potato salad. And we're moving on to the next one. Alright, on to number 4, street corn. Gonna need 4 ears of corn, feta cheese, Cajun seasoning, I know I pronounced that wrong, 2 jalapenos, and a half of red onion. We're gonna shuck the corn, get the kernels off, and then in a hot pan with olive oil, we're going to roast those kernels till they start to turn color, then set them aside to cool. Then in our processor, we're going to put the 2 jalapenos, the red onion, and we're going to chop those up. Once our corn has cooled, we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise and give that a mix. And then we'll add our chopped up onions and jalapenos and give that a mix. Now we're going to add about 4 ounces of julienne style sun-dried tomatoes and the juice of 1 lime. Now our seasoning, the Cajun, I guess is how you pronounce it, seasoning. Just a few shakes of that. Give it another good mix. And lastly, about 4 ounces of crumbled feta cheese. Give that a mix. And then it's time to serve. Alright, another light, tasty, delicious street corn salad. And on to our final recipe. Alright, Number 5, and last but not least, coleslaw. The easiest one to make, has the most ingredients of all these recipes. So here we go. We're going to start off with 3/4 cup mayo, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1.5 tablespoon white vinegar, wine vinegar that is, 1/3 cup olive oil, 1/8 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/8 teaspoon onion powder, 1/8 teaspoon dry mustard, 1/8 teaspoon celery salt, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1/2 cup of half and half, and 1/8 teaspoon black pepper. And we're going to mix all those ingredients together real well, and then we're going to refrigerate for at least 1 hour. You can do 3 or 4 hours, it's even better. The longer it sits together, these flavors all come together for an amazing sauce. And I've actually made extra before when I made the coleslaw and use it as a dipping sauce for French fries or chicken fingers. Alright, after our time is up, we got a bag of pre-made coleslaw. Throw that into a mixing bowl. We'll add our coleslaw dressing and we'll give this a good mix. And you're ready to serve the final dish, coleslaw. Alright, have a great summer. Thank you all for watching, and you'll enjoy these side dishes.